Me?
No. So you, why did you try to run?
Why wouldn't you try to run? Did you see that?
Your character is aware that she was not in control of her own.
Oh, okay.
She snapped. So you can still have that reaction. But...
I think it's still works.
Okay.
You raise fair point. You raise fair point. However, we must stay cohesive as a unit. We must stay together.
You're actually part of the Russian army, right?
Yes, Soviet Army. Soviet Union.
Next time you run off, the only reason we're only going to have 5 parts of our unit is because you have a pool.
That's harsh but fair. This is Soviet Union.
I was thinking, wait, my character probably wouldn't do it because I love everybody.
You probably wouldn't.
Any other associate.
I'm not you run off ever again. I see you run off, I'm putting a bullet in your head.
You're thinking that.
Yeah. Now, we have to get out. We're going to have to go on tour. Unfortunately. We know roughly where our base is, and we know roughly how to get there. We are armed, we have enough provisions, we can scrounge enough provisions to get out of here.
There might be food in the inn when the building is built.
Exactly, and it would seem that these monsters are coming after us.
Not that it's horribly changed with the conditions in Russia. What season is it?
Oh, it's winter. It's December.
Okay.
We are in
Winter in the Caucasus. It's pretty cold.
We will need to gather supplies for our trek.
How far? How many miles is it? 20
20 kilometers.
How long would that take?
Through the snow, through a couple feet of snow, it could take 4 or 5 hours. I think it's like 15 or 16 kilometers. Did you make them? Do you have any basket weaving skills or anything like that? Because if you,
Yes,
it could take much longer.
Yes, I should underwater basket weaving. It doesn't help us. There's no water here. You're right. I cannot make the underwater baskets.
No.
Right. You don't have canteens. You don't have any food. That's
have
what
a flask.
Yeah, you have some vodka.
I have brandy. I think it's quick.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. You actually.
I was going to say, I'm leaning up against the back of the Kugelbach.
Yeah,
You're taking a swig of vodka.
I have a cigarette.
You got a cigarette that you lit.
I
Everyone is really shaking.
I look at my medal and I stroke it.
It's probably on your chest.
I stroke it. What are you stroking?
It's metal. Or metal.
Oh, okay.
It's metal. What is it? What metal is it?
I'm having a stroke.
Look at that. Metal, yeah, metal battlement.
Alright, so we are going to go to the inn and we're going to get together supplies. I assume the Germans are dead.
You haven't heard shots on the screens since you left that house. It's been very, very quiet.
We will gather supplies, we will get out of here, and then we will report to our superiors what we We will get find the Polish town, we get on our way. I don't think it was lucky we get out of here. We're going to get back to base.
We never recommend planes.
Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way.
We're going to
Orbital strike.
We're going to burn this place down. We're going to come back and burn this place down.
Okay. So you're going to go into the inn. You're going to go around the front of the inn. Go around again. You spot the. You can see around the front. You can spot one of the searchlights. That's all. There are wires leading into the inn.
We're gathering supplies and getting.
There is a good-sized crater in the square where you guys bombed the depot.
It would seem that there is why is there crater around?
Yeah, there's one building that has currently been blown up as well next to the inn.
The Germans must have blown it up.
It looks like this was a cobblestone square. There was a fenced-off area roughly 30 meters across with a shed or something in the middle that's been just demolished. You don't know how big it was. Most of the materials in there have been just blown to pieces. All three, if you guys had hit yours, it would be completely devastated, but a lot of damage has been done. So this could be considered a successful bomb run. From your point of view, say, okay, it's pretty good.
This is a decent bomb run. It would seem that someone missed with their bomb.
You can spot another searchlight across on the other side of the the square. The other side of the square. It's also off. It looks like it's not too far from the post office. Is what you would guess is over there.
Is there any
It doesn't look like it. There's crap scattered all around. You guys did a good job of blowing up most of the depot. Further on past the end, you can spot one of the aircraft. You only see one of the anti-aircraft guns. You think it was more from the fire that you guys took. There's one. It looks like it's down and pointed towards the church. I don't remember who saw. That was okay. Connor saw the aircraft's gun firing at the church. There you go. And the front door of the inn is open.
So we walk into the inn.
Okay. Inn. Where's my inn? Here we go. Mostly empty. It looks like there are cots filling like the common room downstairs. A fire burns fitfully in the fireplace. You don't see any body. There's no people in here. There appears to be some steps, in one wall on one side. There's probably some rooms upstairs, and looks like there's a door in the back, where there's some kind of a kitchen area or something's out. Okay. The door to the back. Okay, so you cross the room. What do the rest of y'all do as she crosses the room? You're gonna follow her. Okay. What? Everybody's just going that way? Okay, I just want to make sure.
I'm not splitting up.
No, I just want to. Okay, that makes sense. It looks like the kitchen has not been used very much. There are some German canned goods in there and the like. Nothing is fresh. It's all cans. Yeah, you guys can find a can opener or a knife with a can opener attachment or something like that. So yeah, you can grab some canned goods if you want. Everybody can make, as you're in there, everybody can make a listen check.
For the detail?
Nope. Made it. Mike made it. Connor made it. Ashton made it. Okay.
I made it.
Okay.
There's two of every number.
You got to know one. Okay, so everybody made it except for. Did everybody make it except for Katelyn? Okay.
But it doesn't go up with 20. It's like
What?
this die is like 2 of every number.
Oh yeah, that's an old school D20. Then you would take a crayon or something, you'd mark half of them, and those are your high numbers.
You got 1 through 10 low, and then 1 through 10 high.
Yeah, this one is the same way. These were actually used as percenters too. With another 20-sided die. I have another 20-sided die, and we'd use them as percenters. Old school. Yeah, before any of the old ones. Yes, I'm old. I'll be that soon. Anyway, as you guys are leaving the kitchen, you hear like a gasp. It sounds like it's coming from under one of the cots. It's very high pitched. It doesn't sound like a man. Okay. Walks over and look. There is a little girl hiding underneath one of the cots. That's what she looks like. A very cute little girl. She looks very scared. Oh, shut up. She's in a different place now.
Actually, it wouldn't be a
No,
yeah.
we don't believe in religion. She's dead. Yeah, it's a little girl hiding under the cot. She looks very scared.
I speak Russian.
Okay.
Little girl, are you okay?
Who are you? Your uniforms are scary.
My name is Nadia. I am with the Russian army.
But your uniforms like those Germans.
We are not Germans. Germans are scum.
Who are you?
We are the Russian. We are the Russian soldiers.
We can't be soldiers.
Little girl?
Yeah, she's speaking Russian too. I'm helping her accent. So I can pull off a little girl accent.
Little girl? If you believe enough, you too can be a Russian soldier.
Someday you could go into space. What's your name?
My name is Nadia.
I'm Sonia.
Hello, Sonia.
Sonia Atanastada Siryonikova. Well, you recognize the name.
Always put down his names for these games.
Huh?
Why do you always put the hardest names?
Because they're random. I get a randomly off front, so. I'm stupid, that's why I shut up.
What do you think you're forced to work with the Germans?
Yes, they made me work for them. Have you seen my cousin?
Your cousin?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Selena. Sorry. This is Selena Igorevna Konovolova. She asks if you've seen her cousin, Sonia.
I've not seen your cousin.
You have to find her.
We have to get out of here.
I haven't heard from her since the attack. You have to find her. She was working for the Germans. She was stealing things. She looks around carefully as she says that. From the Germans.
Little girl, the Germans are here.
She was working for the black Germans, the Germans in black at the church.
I thought to say.
I think she's at the church. You have to find her.
Dang it, I don't want to go there. I know that's a bad
Little girl, we
place.
are getting out of town. We're not going near
Then don't go in the basement. One of those things went in the basement. I saw it come in. It went in the basement.
Alright, little girl.
It had horse's spokes, and it had a dog face and one eye.
Okay, yeah.
And it looked around, and then it sniffed and went in the basement. And she kind of points, and there's a door. You see another door over by the doorsteps leading out. Sonia's in the church. You have to save Sonia. Go save Sonia. You're soldiers. What's that?
Can I get
Yeah, mark 5 points to Cthulhu Mythos if you go temporarily insane. If you go temporarily insane, you get 5 points of Cthulhu Mythos the first time, and every subsequent time you get another point. You get insane insight as to the reality of the universe. It's not a good thing to have. But it can be helpful until you go crazy. Go save her, you soldiers, you have to. She's a Soviet. She's a citizen of the Soviet Union, and Stalin, our President Stalin would want you to save her.
Alright.
And she's pretty.
We're going to the church.
Don't go in the basement, though.
We have to get this.
She points that door.
We have to save this little girl. We're going to the church.
You can flip over wherever her face is. You can flip that thing back over since she has to do it. That's little Selena.
We are coming. Yeah, we're going to the church.
Okay.
So you want to gather supplies?
You guys have you got enough canned goods to last year. You each got probably a couple cans of like beans or pork or whatever.
I didn't grab any.
We're going to the church.
Yeah. There would be backpacks in here. Oh, somebody has found a box that's marked
Because
a good sized crate, about like real big. And somebody lifts the lid. Who wants it to be? You want it to be you, Mike? Who wants to lift the lid on this crate that they found? And it's got grenades in it.
grenades.
So why would How many?
We're saving a little girl.
No, this is the little girl.
Yeah, we're saving the other
Her cousin, yes.
We're saving the big little
The
girl.
17-year-old.
There are a dozen grenades. You guys also find a good deal of rifle ammunition if you want to take that for the card ammunition.
I take 2 more grenades.
Okay. There are 12. You each take 2 if you want.
I'll take 2.
Okay.
And then
If you want, take 2. However many more rounds you want for your rifles that however many you want. This place is obviously a barracks. A lot of stuff is left here. You can find some other German supplies. There are canteens here. You don't know where you would fill them. They're not filled.
I got a canteen.
There's a generator by the front door. It's a small generator, and you realize that's what powered the spotlight. There are lights and stuff on. There are lights in the place, but they're not on. There are some wires that are going into the basement door.
Can I cut all the wires to the generator?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can find a knife. There's plenty of knives.
I want to.
Yeah, you can hack the wires to the spotlight system.
Yeah, I do that because
It's not running or anything.
I know. It's not a weapon.
No, there aren't any particular weapons. It's all ammunitions, the grenades. You don't find anything like any pins, pouches.
How do you demonstrate if these lights working?
We each took 2.
Everybody can take 2. If anybody doesn't want any, say something, and then I'm sure Mike will take all of that.
I'll take it.
We're trying to stage you together.
I was gonna be like, I'll take 1 and then put the rest down the basement
There's,
stairs and set them off.
You give it a little shove, and you do hear slosh of petrol in the generator. So yes, you can even try to start it if you want.
I filled. Can I take the gas that's in there and fill the canteen? Can I siphon it
Give me a
out?
luck check. See if you can find a length of like tube or something. If you can, then otherwise it's going to be really hard because you have to tip over the whole
28.
generator. Is that less than your luck?
I think
80. Oh yeah. You go back in the kitchen. You find like you find
A heroin addict's home, otherwise I couldn't be.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So Yeah, you find a hose, and you're able to get it started. And you can fill the canteen with gasoline.
I fill it up, and then I try to find matches.
Give me another look check for matches. There's a good chance, but
That baby.
yes, that's you find a little box of German-made.
Matches.
He didn't tell you what he was looking for. He just started looking around. Sheep. Sorry. You're all winning.
I mean, I have a lighter.
This way, in case anything goes south, we have pickup.
Douse yourself in gasoline and just light yourself on fire.
Myself?
Self-demo.
Myself?
It's all gonna fall.
Hey, if you're going to say that.
Flint and steel? No.
I'm gonna light a cigarette in front of her to make her feel stupid.
Okay. She lights up another cigarette before her own that.
I like it.
So do you?
I have a lighter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're the rich one.
Hey, I don't. Actually, I requisition her lighter.
Ah, okay.
What?
He basically says, I'm going to be taking your lighter because I'll be needing it.
I want it back.
Lieutenant.
You will get it back when you need smokes.
Okay.
I don't like it for you.
So,
It's a metaphor, see? You're killing me between your teeth.
what's the plan? What do you guys want to do?
We're going to basement. We're going to get girl. And then we're going to...
She's not in the basement. She's in the church. The thing is in the basement. That monster's in the basement. Go kill it.
Yeah, kill it.
We're going... Monster?
There's a monster in the basement. She points to the door that leads to the basement, obviously.
Oh, good. We're not going to
It
basement.
went down there. It came in here a little while ago when there were explosions and all the screaming, and it went to the basement and it hasn't come out. And I didn't know it. It's a little girl that she was under one of the cots.
What I'm gathering is that you don't want to.
Yeah, she's prettier than me, right?
She's really pretty.
I'm not worried for little girls.
Oh, wait, she's pretty than you.
I keep the siphon thing.
What's your opinion? 12? 14?
Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty. What's your opinion? I think you're a little pretty.
I keep my siphon thingy with me in case.
Your canteen?
No.
Oh, the hose? Yeah, it stinks of gasoline. But yeah, you could just tuck it in one of your pockets.
And this truck's outside. Can I go back to the truck to get more and fill more canteens?
Yeah, if you want, it'll take 10 or 15 minutes to fill like enough canteens for everybody if you want to do that. There's enough gas. There's enough gas in the generator. You can do it from the generator. Too.
Yeah, I do it from the
You don't
generator.
have to go outside.
So I get like
The generator's nearly full. It's almost topped off.
get like 5 more canteens for people.
Yeah, if everybody can have a gasoline-filled canteen, that's not dangerous at all.
If anyone doesn't want there, they'll take it.
So we're leaving this building now, right?
Okay, so I've
Okay,
got...
you have 2, so Katelyn, you don't have one. Does everybody else have a gasoline-filled canteen? Okay.
Make your neighbors get rid of.
I have 3.
Everybody, you don't have any? So there
Is
are...
anybody a good throw? That's what I asked. Because I'm not.
If he doesn't take one, I'll take another one.
Okay, write down another one.
I gave you 3 grenades.
Not like you're a girl.
Good God, Mike's got 6 grenades now.
He's the magical.
They're all stuck in his belt, probably.
I had this flashback to the campaign that went
Give
wrong.
him what the case
I have a harness.
Okay, yeah, you can have one.
Alright, poison. Alright,
We
wait.
get the uniform actually as a strap, too. Okay.
Alright, we're going to go to the church. We're going to get the girl out, and then we're going to burn this down to the ground.
With 6 canteens, yeah.
Yes.
What?
That's exactly enough.
We are going to... Can I... Is there still gas left in the generator?
Yeah. I can siphon out gas.
There's also,
There's also a little girl in this room.
We get the little girl to come with us.
She's very scared. She'd rather stay here.
I grab her, throw her
Okay, she's little. She's she protests, but you're not gonna be able. She's not gonna be able to do anything.
I
Give it
pour
to the old people.
You're taking her into danger.
No,
Yeah, this is a Russian town.
We don't care. That monster's in the basement, but it's not coming out.
There it is. You got it. Okay.
This is a German.
Are you gonna go ahead and light this in on fire before we leave?
So yeah, we're lighting in on fire because I don't want to see that one.
Okay, so you're
Can
taking.
you be the one who's lighting this on fire, considering you're probably at least somewhat doubting the gas needed?
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, you find out the one that wants to
Hey,
light.
who
You've
wants-
got gas all over your hands. and
Who wants
everything.
to-
It'll evaporate eventually.
Who wants to light this place on fire?
Idea.
You have my lighter.
So where's the generator? Inside.
It's just inside the door. It's not like a massive generator. It's like a smaller generator that probably run for like 3 or 4 hours.
Probably just shoot the hole in the gas tank and light it.
Or if someone wants to make a mechanical repair, you could, like you said, pull the Yeah, pull the gas on, just let me go. Do mechanical repair. This will just see how long it takes you to kind of figure out the best way to do this. If you make it, it's just 19. Is that a success? Okay, yeah, you yank it out and gas starts cool underneath it and move it towards the end.
You spent all this time siphoning gas.
Yeah. You're like,
You're mad.
because it would be in the bottom. Yeah.
He yanks it out. She pulls out a lighter.
I have her lighter now.
She's in control. She doesn't know this.
Alright, we light it under.
Alright, let's light a match in there after you've
Roll a
rolled
piece of wood or something.
and then close it. Oh, but once the match hits the petrol, it's gonna just bam, close the door and move on. Little Selena wants to go. What do you want to do with her?
We're gonna stash her.
There's the ruins of the bakery right next door.
We're gonna stash her in the.
Yeah, no, there's no cover there at all. Put her in one of the houses.
Great idea.
We're not the Germans. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yeah, you could take her back and put her into one of the trucks.
We're going
into the cab. It's cold in there, but yeah, she'll be okay.
She's a
She doesn't want to stay there, but she eventually, when you tell her,
Or you knock her out.
Knock her out.
I'll be waiting right here.
Alright, so we go to the church.
Pistol.
And then, so we get to the church, and what happens?
You cross over to the church.
We're gonna.
You go across the. I'm sorry. You go across the square, the cobblestone square. Yeah, it looks like one of the bombs must have hit the bakery.
I wonder how that
You notice that as you head towards the church.
Who messed with
I don't know.
There are a lot of dead German soldiers out here. Next to that anti-aircraft gun that you guys saw. Next to the anti-aircraft gun that you guys saw, there are a lot of bodies lying around. There are other German bodies lying on the ground. You see one German. Obviously, was an officer. There, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. There's a German officer. There's a bullet hole in the side of his head. He's holding the pistol in his hand, and he's just lying on the ground. Yes, it is a Walther P38. The magazine is, you check the magazine, it's empty, but you do a quick search of the German.
I'm a gunman.
You check the magazine and it's empty, but you do find 2 more magazines on the German.
Okay.
So if you want to look up the P38 on that sheet, you can get stats.
So I dropped off
I had a character get shot.
There's also a lot of big holes in the side of the church. Who hasn't saw the actual gun view, that's where the it looks like anti-aircraft. One of the anti-aircraft guns started firing at the church at some point. You're not sure what the hell that's all about exactly. You can take kind of a guess. Here's an idea of what the church looks like. This isn't like a literal picture of the church, but this is to give you an idea of the layout.
So is it made out of wood?
It looks like it's mostly stone. Exactly. Everybody take a look at that picture. You can kind of get a look. It's a good-sized building. It's almost set up like kind of a cross.
Hey, do you love me? No. You buy me hot dogs?
You buy me hot dogs. So you want free buns.
You love me. Nickname of love game.
Yeah, where'd that go? I can't see that for you.
He wouldn't say it.
I got better.
Mouth 99 is that for a header?
Malfunction 99 means if you roll a 99 or 00, it changes. The higher the malfunction number, the better. A lot of things have a 00. Yeah, the Tugger is a good gun. It doesn't quite have the punch. Since you have one,
Actually, it's better than the...
is it? Okay. It is a good gun. The Russians make good weapons. Let's see. The outside is roughly cross-shaped or X-shaped. And then there are small little rooms with little corners that stick out. We can leave that picture kind of out here so that if you want to refer to that. 4 small rooms from the space of the main X-shaped room. Towers rise from them, and then there's a central dominating tower in the middle. Ceiling of it is splitting and collapsing. There's no glass in any of the windows. The interior was in a little bit better shape. Frescoes and paintings peel from the walls and the ceiling of the room. Debris litters the floor, though some has been cleaned up, pushed into the corners or the sides. In each of the small little rooms on the exterior of the main, it's one big room, Rushikh room, and 4 small rooms in each of the corners of the house. In each of those rooms, it looks like a tent has been set up. 2 of them appear to be knocked over and 2 are still intact. There are about a dozen dead bodies. All these German soldiers wear black uniforms with lightning bolt SS's on their collars. Or Schuhstapel, yes. They are all apparently, there are also a lot of weapons in here that they were holding as they were torn to pieces. These are smaller guns. They're not the rifles. They appear to be German submachine guns.
I'm gonna take one.
Fuck this right
No, I have a rifle. I have my rifle.
Okay, you can.
I'm
going to need a sanity check from everybody because of all the fucking bodies, and it looks like an abattoir in here. These guys were ripped to pieces. It was still unsettling. This one in the church, there's a ton of dead bodies standing. If you made it, you take 1 point. Did you make it? Okay. 6. Did you make it? Okay. 3. Who else did not make it? Made it? Made it? Did not make it? 2. Okay. It's pretty disturbing. I mean, this is a dozen men, and they're all just lying around dead. As if they got torn to pieces. You failed it. Good. Okay. You know good temper. It can be fun.
Hey, you guys get
Okay. It's very, very quiet. It's very dark in here. There are a few lanterns that are not lit. You find those too. A couple of kerosene lanterns are in the room as well. It looks like 2 of the tents are intact and 2 of them have collapsed. You also find one of these things lying on the ground in one corner. The area around it and it is full of bullet holes, like dozens, like a couple of different guys with these submachine guns just unloading on these things. And then, like, that was what it took to kill it.
Alright, so
It looks dead. It's not moving at all. Its eyes just looking blindly up to the ceiling.
it seems that things are not going.
No. Yeah, it's empty. All the submachine guns are empty. They have been fired until there's no bullets left. Roll me a D4 and subtract 1. That's how many magazines you can find quickly. A D4 minus 1. 1. Yeah, so you find 1 magazine to start with. Just initial searching. If you want, you'll be able to find more. What do you guys want to do?
I think I need a cigarette.
Okay. Immediately there's Klokova. Gets you a hand, pulls out a cigarette.
I didn't
pulls
make
out a
smoke
match and lights it up and lights it for you, right? Or do you take out 2 cigarettes and light them both and hand her one? How do you do that? Do you want to take 2 cigarettes out, light them both, and hand her one? Okay, so you hand her off one and then light her own and then light hers down. I stand very close to her while you do it.
I'm not going to
looking back.
It's
Up to you. What now?
It would not be wise for me to grab a kerosene lantern.
Your hands are dry now.
I grab kerosene.
Okay, yeah. You can, it's not lit. None of them are lit, but you can light it. It's full.
I light it.
Okay. That helps. There's a lot more light in here now.
We can see more good ones.
Like I said, you can find it. However, you can find a half a dozen if you want. Yeah, just find another magazine, full magazine on one of the bodies. You guys are loading the bodies. Like I said, there's in the corner rooms are tents. There's 2 that are intact, and 2 that have collapsed. Yeah, one of them looks like it's got 4 cots and accommodations for 4 soldiers. The other one appears to have only a single cot. There are. Let's see. A small folding table and chair, other small signs of comfort, and it looks like on the little folding table is some notes and stuff.
I look at the notes.
Unfortunately, Lou, this is amazing. Unfortunately, it's in German. You find a folder that's marked Koschchi, but it is in German as you start to open it and try to read it. Do you speak German?
I do not speak German. Who speaks German?
Okay, these 2 speak German. Who wants to look? You hand it to her. It will take you, make me a German.
Determine how long it's going to take. If you make it, it won't take long. No, okay.
So you struggle over it.
It's going to probably take 5 or 10 minutes for each attack to just
God, really give me that.
You can come over and look over his shoulder.
Nope.
Nope, okay,
Wait,
so.
actually, yes. Oh,
Really?
no, sorry. 51 on 61.
You speak a lot of German. Okay. So you come over. Oh, that's right. You're educated in Moscow. Ooh. So Katelyn comes over and just looking over his shoulder at us.
Am I a little faster than you?
No, you both failed. So you're having trouble because it's a lot of bigger words than you're used to, and it's like some technical terminology. Let's see.
Hey, bud!
Okay. You guys only search the attack tents. Is that true?